Hello. Who am I supposed to be? Pilot? Who am I? It's like a Jackie Chan movie about him being an amnesiac ass kicker. He doesn't kick the asses of amnesiacs, but he kicks ass and has no memory of how he learned to ass kick so swelly. I don't think swelly is a word. How is everybody out there? Or in there? This is, oh, I need to actually figure out which day of quarantine this is. I think it's, I don't know, I haven't checked. We're into May. So, I think this is the 2nd of May. Not 1,000,000,000,000,000% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's the 2nd of May. I remember getting a lot of things like, your Twitch subscriptions came out, and et cetera, and Patreon stuff. I don't do a lot of Patreon, but I have a couple monthly recurring Patreon charges. I have Captain Disillusion, who basically does like special effects and debunking, things that people have claimed falsely through the use of special effects, specifically After Effects and Photoshop and stuff like that. And it really, really high production value, really interesting. He kind of presents it as a Beekman's World or a Bill Nye style, like, children's educational show. But it's like really, really high amounts of polish, great videos. I also send Kyle, the scientist, some every month, and I can't remember. I think there's one other one. I don't know. I don't really. I found people that one or two other ones actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, people that I really want to support, and I'm just like, I don't like subscriptions, especially for things that I could own. But Patreon's where I'm like giving towards people that are not making the big bucks. Not being, they're not being supported by big corporations or whatever, but they're doing something that's they're passionate about and interested, and they're putting their all in it, and they're making a career out of it. I really enjoy, just because I think that like time is so different, or the world is so different during these modern times, and this is not even a coronavirus thing. It's just a regular. That's very weird. I have the high caliber page pulled up because I got the high caliber recently. Didn't expect it to be the first weapon. High caliber by itself is not very good. If we get the holy grail, I think gives it kapow, kablam, kaboom, kabash, kaboosh, or whatever it's called. That makes the thing suck towards me instead of away from me. But regardless, right now we can just do some for real damage that way, I believe. Also, it's like a piercing thing, so it's good. I do really need to not be fully focused on it, though. It needs to be secondary damage. Okay, cool. And a gold casing. Holy shit. Easy reload bullets. Not that excited about. But this run, so far, exciting. Interesting, engaging. Where the fuck? Why is there a water barrel in here? Weird. Get over here quickly. Yeah, I really like, I don't know, supporting the arts, or supporting the people that supporting creators. Like it's such a dog eat dog world for capitalism. Unless you have a product that people want to buy, then you're kind of screwed in a lot of instances. And I think that, like, I don't want to be doing the screw-in when it comes to that. I want to give to people who are really working hard at something that they care about that may not be as commercially viable. because that is just, that's how you get the good stuff. That's how you get, you know, the creators to really want to put their seal on things and want to try. That being said, I'm still doing my drawing and stuff. I got an idea. I don't know if it's a new idea that I've had for me, but it's a new way of thinking about this idea that has been kind of like bouncing around in my brain for a while now, and I'm really excited. It's a writing project. It's unlike anything I've written because it's more. I've written some stuff with like little bits of magical realism, little bits of like otherworldly aspects to it, but nothing that's kind of like sci-fi or more kind of fantasy focused. And I don't want to talk about the idea until I have it more fully fleshed out, but I wrote down some like initial, oh yeah, this shoots 6 at a time. I am wasting so much ammo. Anyway, I have some initial plans. I have some stuff that's really, like for me, fun to think about and to plot out. And I can't wait to put a little bit more time into it. Today I'm going to maybe start, I think the plan is to start working on an overall outline, and or maybe I should just start writing. I don't know. I've never written anything that needs an outline like this before. All of the fiction that I wrote was, the important part was just sitting down and writing. And since it's been such a long time, it's probably not going to go too well once I start writing. I'm going to get really frustrated with my inability to convey what I'm saying, what I want to say. So part of me is thinking that's a great excuse to spend a little bit more time planning it out, so that by the time I get to the frustration of writing, I at least know where I want to go. Which, you know, if you just hit the ground running style, dive into it, there's more of a chance that I'm going to lose the thread during the frustration. And I don't really want that to be, I don't want that to be the reason I stop writing. But it's, oh man, I don't even know which one hit me. But it's like, it's really, really exciting to have a story that I feel some passion, oh my god, some passion and interest about, just like rattling around in my brain right now. I don't know. So I've been listening to Gravity's Rainbow. Been listening to Thomas Pynchon, and I started reading physically reading Sometimes a Great Notion by Ken Kesey, a book I've already read, but it's been. I read it while I was sleeping on an air mattress in a room no bigger than a closet after I moved to Kansas City from South Carolina, with like almost no money to my name, and things are very, very different now. I don't remember a lot of what happens in that book because I think I was reading it as a distraction from the weird place my life had been. I really want to read it as a way to appreciate it a little bit more fully. And there's a lot of books that I think I need to look at the same way. Like I need to go back and actually give them another deeper look, deeper dive. Because the person I was when I read them before is not the person I am now. And, you know, it's easier to get started with a book that you've already read to some degree, but it's kind of harder a little bit because there's a greater sense of like, who cares, I already know what happened. Dang. I wonder if that ammo is going to still be there. We'll see. Secret room stuff doesn't get ratted, I don't believe. God, lovely. Okay. So good on that. Oh, the keys, I love them. Gonna, there we go. Don't have to worry about him. No, no. Yeah, I wonder, like, I've been getting the same way about drawing, where, like, my interest is, like, propelling itself. It's, okay, so there's a video that CGP Grey put out that I referenced, like, last time, called Spaceship U, where it's about how to handle isolation and lockdown. And I think it's a really incredible, great video that, like, a lot of people should watch, not just for this, but just general stuff. Like, I think it's important to have a good grasp on how to maintain mental balance and mental well-being at all times. It's specifically important right now because people are handling being very, very much alone for the first time ever in a lot of instances. Well, these, I don't think these, I think these are, it's specifically tied to the bullets that came out. I can't hurt this big boy with the bullets from the last big boy. Oh, it's gone. But one of the things that it puts out is about, like, mental and physical well-being being these things that propel one another. Like, he's making this example of, like, you know, you have this generator and it needs both your mental well-being and your physical well-being to activate, to function. And if both are low, if the levels in both sides are low, start with a physical, because it's easy, it's simple, it's harder to talk your way out of mental anguish or strife or depression or anxiety or rage or, you know, positive or negative. It's hard to talk yourself out of those things. Why did I do that? You got 3 keys. But being active, getting things started, is easy. And I know there's a lot of people who are like, who are in the wow, thanks, I'm cured kind of camp, who think that, like, anytime someone suggests exercise as a way to fix something, they're ignoring the problem. And I don't think that's what I'm doing, and I don't think that that's what most people are doing. Some people are pretty blind about it, pretty selfish and short-sighted and stupid. But I think that on average, people are saying you have to take the first step, and those other things will lead to you finding better ways to handle the remainder of the steps. And I think in that regard, it is extremely useful. Come on, don't disappear, damn it. It's extremely useful to find other ways to end up in the same spot. Damn it. Keep forgetting that blanks get rid of all of them. I gotta learn how to use this thing. Damn it. That's not how. I was actually thinking that maybe him going invisible or intangible would be really helpful. So they'd have easy access. But they have a time limit. We need that holy grail. But I really, really like the concept that it's, or not the concept, but the way it was presented, where, like, you get the physical started, and that the momentum from that will propel you forward in other departments. Like, it's one benefits the other. If your mental state is great, you're doing fine mentally, then it's easier to get started on exercise or positive activities or things like that. Oh, okay. Kind of one very much benefits the other. Ooh, boy, baby, boy, boy. Yeah, we're gonna buy that now that we got the loot bag. Yeah, these two are what we're gonna use. And it's nice, like... It's nice because it, like, gives you something you can do versus, you know, people who are, like... People who are depressed and anxious, or their mental well-being is off. A lot of the times, you know, the hopelessness comes from it being, specifically it being so difficult to just fix yourself, to do anything that's actually helpful for yourself. And I think that this gives you that useful thing to do in the meantime. Like, it's not going to fix everything, and sometimes, you know, the loop goes the other way, where you're so depressed that you can't even consider trying to fix anything. And I get that, and that's like a real genuine concern about it. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't try to start somewhere. That willingness to try, ooh, baby, 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 baby. That willingness to try, like, is a hard thing to motivate yourself to have. I fully believe that that is true. But if you're out there wanting to find a way to motivate yourself, then you may as well begin with the physical. I mean, you've already gotten to the point where you feel that you really want to get better, you want to feel better, then you start there. And it's like, the crazy thing about it is that there's so many instances of people getting over whatever was blocking them by replacing their obsession with their issue with, I mean, oh fuck, I know where the secret room, oh wait, no, I already got the secret room on the last floor. That's right. But, you know, people getting their head right by doing things, and then people that are in it, they can't see that as a potential avenue of correction. And, you know, I don't buy that there's no cure in doing these things. I do believe that it's difficult. For the people who kind of just say that there's no way that can help, that's pseudoscience, that's beside the point. Wow, thinks I'm cured. You're just gonna... I think I can just be better because I want to be better. There is something to that. There's actually a lot to it, and I think there's a lot to it, a lot more to it than people will accept because it feels too stupid. But we are, like, as human beings, we are very, very persuadable. We're very, what's the word? Like, we're very easily convinced that something is working. Like, placebo effect is a strong element in a lot of people's, you know, recovering, a lot of people's well-being. It just comes from them believing that something is working. And it doesn't matter if it really is. It honestly doesn't. It matters that you believe that it's working and that you're on the right path. And I think that that's something that's kind of helped me in the past, is knowing that it's better to, I don't know. Damn it, the blanks. It's better to not have a guarantee that something's working, but still have the hope that it will work, than do nothing. That being said, it also is very important to get accurate, specific professional help. And medicine is a real thing for mental well-being. It's just not the only thing. You'll never hear a doctor say like, "Oh, you know, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling sick, but make sure you stay inside and don't socialize and don't work on your health." Like, you'll never hear that perspective brought up. There are other things you need to be doing, such as therapy and medication and stuff like that, but there's never only one solution. Yikes. Oh. So we'll get all of those. I think we're going to go to the rat this time just because we... Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to the rat this time. Okay. Wow. You know what? This and this. Yuck. Great. And it synergized with something, didn't see what. Don't super care, because it just means it sets something's going to be on fire all the time. Gives this one a curse. We will get 8 hearts. 8 half hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I know this kind of does it. This is like the equivalent to a deal with the devil in a game like Isaac, where you take health and you turn it into other things. It would be kind of cool if it could be something other than just money, but you know, money turns into other objects. It's just, I guess they have shrines and stuff that do that. Never mind, I take it back. Damn it. I was already there. Never mind, I fully take it back. This is perfectly fine. I'm gonna stop picking at this. There's a spot where it doesn't grow as well, and I'm like picking the areas around that spot to, I don't know, like even it out or something. And it's dumb because if I just leave it all alone, it'll do just fine. Really? Well, that didn't take long to fill back up. Hey, at least it's not a boss this time. They're not so bad when they don't ruin your deal with the devil chance. Deal with the devil? Lead God. Yes. I like always wish that piercing shots could be just a little bit more valuable. I think I'm gonna use the high caliber on this run, on this boss. I'm gonna keep using it, but I don't think I'm gonna really until we get Holy Grail. I don't think I'm going to let it be the focus of my attack. Well, I'm gonna try to head towards the boss. What? That's not how shit bounces. I don't really need to worry too much about those guys because of the thing. We can also just go, we can go high on this one. Damn, I didn't mean to use a, I didn't want to need to use a blink there. There's some moments in this fight that I think are gonna really play into the way that this thing works. Damn. It's hundreds facings lost. And, you know, Old King. Flawless. Gone. This is such a mobile fight. Like Alabama. I keep thinking the eyes part of it. Damn it, fuck. Damn it! The blue facing first. Ugh, need that Holy Grail, baby. It sucks, I lost a lot of money in that fight. Kind of forgot about that. I should have... I wonder... In fights where I think I'm going to take some damage, I wonder if it's, how worth it is to just drop the fucking loot bag mid-fight. Like, honestly, that's not... Until I get the clown mask, I don't think that's a bad idea. Right. I can do that. Huh, this is not one of them. Let's buy the key. We already bought the key. Fuck. No, we didn't. Okay. What did we buy? Maybe a different key. Those were some trick shots. I wish I had that kind of accuracy with Winchester's game every time. You know, I've tried the thing with Winchester's game where I just go with my feelings. Like, I line it up and I try to move quickly, and it usually does not pay off. So I feel like it's not one of those things that moving quickly is the secret. It's also raining here today, so we had to do our yoga, our stretches, our exercise. Yikes! Inside style, which is fine, but not great. It's not the coolest thing in the world when there's so much that's so cooler. SNOK gun. I believe we're just gonna go. Can't even fucking feed this to the thing. Alright, we need to get a key. And I mean, I haven't used Blasphemy in so long. I'm going to sell it as soon as it's saleable. As soon as I'm sailing away. But I don't need the rogue special to be one of my weapons. Rogue special sucks far too much. Far too... I hate these things. I'm never going to stop hating them. If you don't have something explodey, forget about it. Alright, this is the room. We basically are the bullet. On this run. Huh. Let's find it. It's right here. Right under this rat corpse. Sucks. That sucks, but what can you do? We've had a pretty good run of good items and stuff like that, so sometimes you're gonna get stuck with not being able to open items for a little bit. I wish the game just had the guts to just make the blast helmet fully give you explosion protection. Who cares, right? Like, not a lot of explosive damage from enemies. Instead of decreasing the range of radii or whatever. It's coward shit. Time for cowards these days. Big brave heroes exclusively. Boy oh boy. Okay, so that's 2 curse. Let's see if it's working. Oh, let's set it back to 0. And go 1. And go 2. I could have stolen it. I think I'm gonna steal a Patriot. I am positive I'm going to steal the Patriot. It's weird, you get these runs where you have a shitload of money early on and then you get the ability to steal, and it's just like you're kind of sitting on a shitload for the whole run. There's a key. I should have used that. Oh. Just buy it, don't worry about that. Let's buy all of this. We're not going to sit on a shitload. Oh, okay. We're not the shitload sitters over here. That's not our style. And I do want to use this first. I know what you're thinking. Why? Why? You're thinking, why? You're probably also thinking you could have saved a fucking blank right there. Just jump pitward with your shield. I don't like your attitude, dog. I don't know what guns to use. Don't know what guns to use. Get out of here with that. I forgot that I just very recently got scatter shot. I tried to use blanks twice. I also forgot that I gave up my blanks very, very recently. This out before he dips. Can't see shit at all. Have to kind of guess. Go with feeling. There we go. Blinded the entire time. Blinded throughout the fight. Wrapped up like a douche. Another bleeder in the night. Let's go ahead and get our stealing on. God, I love scatter shot so much. Wait a second. So that's 3 of them. I'm going to see if I get a blank. If not, we're going to buy a blank and use it in the shop of twerk. Dude, I should have slowed down that guy. We're going to be a triple style fire breathing bullet. Oh, the amount of fire we're going to spit out is going to be even more ridiculous. That room feels like it was made for and this one for table tech money. That could be good. Alright, we did not get a blank, but there were a bunch for sale. We're at 260. We got double money. We got the Looty B. Extremely not worth it. I'm kind of glad, honestly, we don't have any extra... Whoa, the controller shifted in my hands and I almost just walked right off the cliff. Any extra keys lying around. Because, you know. That means I would have lockpicked for nothing. Lockpicked. Yeah, is that what I said? Roo-roo-roo. Right up, right up, right up. Let's see how this one does. I don't have anything fast. We're gonna have to switch if we get a room full of little quick spawn goblins or whatever. Right. It's so weird that guy spawns on the second wave. It'd be so useful during the first. Now we're going up. Open up, open up, open up. There we go. Maybe didn't even need him to open up, honestly. I'm really glad that no part of my path involves me backtracking down the way I came. Because that seems confusing. What? I got caught up on a little fucking rat. That sucks. Bad style. And I guess I got hit. That really sucks. The first hit I took, just where there was a rat that was keeping me in place as I was trying to move and dodge a freaking attack. All right, I'm not poison proof. What a dodge! Alright, there's something brain style wrong with me right now. Oh, that didn't... Fuck. I was so certain that that was going to kill him. Well. Nah. Not as smooth, not the best. That wasn't easy breezy nor beautiful. Ooh. Oh, there it is. There's the fucking run maker. Yikes. Another ability to steal. There we go. Oop. Oop. That was not smart. Okay, can I get a little health back? I went way too early. I've never gone that super early. Oh, on the blue map. Oh, that's so good. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so we're at 3, 4, 5. I don't think I need the explosive decoy. I think I'd rather keep the lockpick for now. I know we're getting 2 keys here, but, you know, 2 keys aren't 2 million keys, so. Shoodly doodly 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 dee doo dee doo doodly 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 dee doo dee doo. Where are you, Patriot? Okay. I was like really not seeing it at all. Really not seeing it. I wish I could throw active items down the pit and have them here for me when I am done with it, it being the fight. One of the things that really tickled me today was someone did a nickel bot. It's not where I want to be. I don't want to be here either, but I just want to test this. I want to get rid of these keys if I can. Excuse me. Oh, I don't want the key anyway. They fed an AI a bunch of lyrics from Nickelback, and then they took what it spit out and turned it into a Nickelback song. And is terrible in all the right ways. Man, the knockback on this is kind of insane. Aw. Is it here? It is here. You doodly doo diddly dee 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 diddly dee 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 diddly dee. We're gonna sell all kinds of stuff on this floor. It doesn't matter that I don't need to. That's not the point of selling. The point of selling this is just have massive money for the final shop. Whether you end up using it or not. I wish I had poison protection. It's something this run is lacking. Severely lacking. I wonder if I should just go straight for the boss. I know where everything is. I need to actually use the blue map. The Gungeon blueprint, excuse me. This is not some sort of bullshit Isaac game. This is Gungeon. Okay, so both of those are up there. Well, I don't know which way is going to be the open way. So we'll just go towards the shop and the boss. God, this song. So the face melter, I can never remember the name of that fucking item. Used to only have one song, and every time you used it, it would be the same thing. Or maybe it still only has one song, but it used to start over each time. And at some point, they changed it so that the face melter was less obnoxious. I would not mind them doing a similar thing with, what's it called? This gun that I have that I hate. You know, that thing that I was using for the last, like, 4 rooms. Maybe longer. Neat. Shotguns lose a lot of their potency in scatter shot situations. When you scatter a scattered shot, it's too scattered. But, I love that gun. I mean, I love that item. I don't know what I said. I think I said game. Get out of here. Cheese gun. Get out of here. Shitty invincibility. I mean, incredible, overpowered, through the roof, ridiculous invincibility, of course. I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna start opening these chests. I'm gonna wait till I get a gun. There's the poison protection that I wanted. Because I want Holy Grail. Wait. We didn't do that. Okay, we're down to just this, actually. Because we just sold the other curse. So it's just from stealing, or no, from curse bullets itself, yeah. Themselves. So we might be stealing on the next shop regardless. Regards. Regard. I'm trying to make it like Regarth Brooks. And still say regardless at the same time. I don't think it's possible. I don't think humans I've developed the means to combine the words regardless and Garth Brooks into anything that functions. Anything that reads. Whoa, what a spooky room. You're on dick for that. I got my poison proof, which is freaking amazing and very useful for this run. How to read a book. The book. Dumb if I didn't know how to read a book. How was a book gonna teach me? It's very interesting. The caliber thing. Very interesting indeed. Yikes. Fucking slow down. Are they pulling towards me? Do I have this energy? That's fucking crazy. That's gonna be so goddamn strong with scatter shot. Wow, he still got guns though. So shit. Fuck. Dang it. Let's get out of here. We already found the thing. Already found the secret because we got the blue map. Coffee's working. Waka waka. We're just gonna have fun in here. Explodey style fun. Well, that wasn't fun. Anytime I ever say we're gonna have fun, I immediately get hit. This is something worth looking at and into. Dude, I wanted that Holy Grail so freaking bad that I couldn't see the Grail that was our friendship all along. The holiest Grail was our friendship to get us here. Okay, poop, plop, plippity plop. We got 5 curse and we're non-stoppable. I might steal that art. Like a phantom thief. These guns suck, and I don't think I can use them for much longer. Why? I knew they were useless. I knew that I wasn't going to gain anything from it. But you know what I didn't know? How to stop. How to stop loving you. The rain is coming down like water from the sky out there. It's intense right now. It's all sloppy, like flip, blip, flap, blip. I don't know if anybody understands what I'm putting down, but it's ridiculous. I want hardwood. It's energy. Resisting. Caliber, Kaplow, Kabam, Kabloom is going to get all of our food for the time being. Where are you? War were declared. No need to aim, no need to move. Just stand in the circle and kablam, kabloom, kablow. We're gonna just wait over here for him to die. Natural means. This is the way to the boss. Oh, sure. Yeah. 5 blanks, one of them being golden. There, that's not how it works, but you know what I'm saying. We got 5 blanks per floor. We're gonna just sit on this and spin our time having a good time. We don't need to blank at all. 5 curse is damn near perfect. I wonder how well that's going to work during this phase. It might be okay. I think it breaks the DPS cap, honestly, so it might be better than okay. Why did I drop that so early? Just in case I forgot to do it during the actual phase. 3 shots. Yeah, that is... I always gotta double check. Sometimes you're like, is this a lead god? And you're like, tis or taint. Tis or taint. Tis a taint. Just because I got all this other shit doesn't mean I should forget where I came from. And where I came from was Big Boy. So, okay. Boodle-doodle-doo. Boodle-doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doo. Dude, the ammo, much appreciato. We could be dropping it. We'll be dropping it on the next one and leaving it down. I was not even remotely looking. So, okay. Charge shot works like, exactly like. That's 6 curse. Let's just leave. I don't think we need it. I don't think we even want it. 6 curse is fine, because we have the Heck Blaster, but if we can be better than fine for once in our goddamned lives. No, I'm gonna steal that hard thing maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. I've never shoved a guy onto that platform before. Wow. You got a nice rack, nice magazine rack. Oh, why that was funny to me. That's pretty terrible, pretty easy. It's lemon squeezy style easy. Shove him back. All right, well he's dead. And we're taking more than 5 down to the next floor. Hopefully, I can still get hit at any point. Should not count my hatchless. My unhatched chickies. Chicky D's. No, I don't think we want that gun. I don't know if we want to steal. Just to be at 6. If we take the gun, we can drop it. If we steal, we're fucked. Sorry, I really had to fart. It's... Okay, if we take the gun, we can drop it. Yeah, let's go. We don't need that heart. Puts us at a big fat 6. Odd picks we don't need anymore. Mm. We should maybe sidearm the thing. Do I even need to move? I mean, does it do damage? Like direct damage? Well, okay, the fire definitely killed those, but... Maybe I should sidearm Techie B. But we're doing so great. Why would I do anything to make things better if I'm already doing fine? He's talking to somebody. It must be 4 o'clock. Oh yeah, it's close. I mean, she talks to people at non-4 o'clock times, but her family is doing a Zoom call every single day at 4. Guy's got a ton of health. Oh, there's one of my blanks. God damn it. I should have heck blastered that ass herd. Hold. Hold. Alright, we're switching tactics. Switching tactics is something a little smarter. Maybe less fun with the charge blast and everything, but smarter, definitely. Damn it. Fuck. Stop losing blanks. Still have 4, but we're not at the end. Yeah, we're not out of the woods, as is said. See? See? I don't know. I don't know who I'm telling to see and what. I guess it was that I didn't want the inability to drop curse, because that could have been a cursed item. Jammed item. Or something. I guess I don't understand at all the point I was trying to make there with the whole C comment. Ooh. Damn it! Fuck! Ooh, I probably shouldn't scream fuck so loud. And my wife doesn't have fun with her family, even though she cusses to her own family. I don't like cussing to people's parents, even though I'm in my 30s, it still feels weird to me. Let's not get hit. Jeez. It sucks so much when you're saying that as a bullet flies faceward. Watch the periph a little closer. Final wave. Alright, we're good. Let's go get that ammo, even though it's not... Where's the crosshair? It's not totally necessary. Why would I leave it, though? Who would that be for? I could have just gone to 7 freaking curse and then use the heck blaster for a microsecond. That's the other option for this whole situation. It's one of my blanks. It's okay. That's why they're there. They're shields. There are more. There was something specific I was going to use in this way. But yeah, duh. Big boy baby. Close. Alright, that's a blank. One per phase is okay. Dude, I am too fucking scared. Damn it. Get him out of here. Yes, that was so close. Okay, you can come in, baby. Jackie! Jackie! Fight's done. The fight's over. Yes. He only wants to come in during the Lich fight, not afterwards. 373. We had the scatter shot synergized high caliber is ridiculous. It's not as crazy as like getting a way to reload the cannon. Makeshift cannon. But what's up? Making your daily joke that you make every day. Same one style. Hey, that was a great run. That was sick. That was dope. That was delicious. 2,041 casings over the course of it. Wow.